Welcome to Marinaodin. Today I wanted to do a video of me comparing all of my classic Chanel flap handbags. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I've gotten numerous DMs and messages from you guys asking about the sizes, how it wears, and really all the details about these classic flaps. My goal with this video was to probably help out people who want to purchase these classic flap bags or make any sort of investments, and just kind of let you guys know the pros, the cons of each size and compare them. Also, I feel like a lot of people don't consider certain things, like they think it's a great investment, it's a classic flap, but the size does sometimes really matter, and that's what I'm gonna go ahead and talk about, because the size matters with your style, the shape of your body, your height, your weight. I feel like all of those really matter to make that perfect decision as to which classic flap or size is best for you. There's one bag that I am thinking of letting go, so I will mention it in the video, and if you guys want to purchase that bag, I will link it below. But let's just go ahead and start with this video. This is the mini rectangular, and this one is in this beautiful metallic gray color, and the hardware is just so gorgeous. That's what got me. And also, I don't know if you guys know, but they are no longer making caviar leather mini rectangular flaps, at least for now. They have discontinued that, so this one is not in caviar. This one is lambskin, and it's like, you know, beautiful color though. It's very like iridescent but cool, like, I don't know, it's like rocker chic. It's really nice color and very unique, and I think that this would definitely be amazing for like nighttime wear, also for fall. And this one was like one of the handbags that I purchased, one of the classic flaps that I purchased that I was so happy with, and it was like the ultimate everything for me. And I always say this, but I don't know, it's been so weird. Like recently I haven't really been reaching for it. I don't know if it's because it's summer, it's hot, I don't want to take it out. But I think I'm going to probably wear it a lot in the winter time with like beige tones, nice cardigans and pieces like that. So this is her. This is my white small classic double flap in beautiful off-white color. So it's not like a super in-your-face white. It's like a really nice soft ice cream white, I would say, and not like, you know, white out white. But then inside you can see the white difference. It's just a little bit more like white out white, and this is, you can see how it's like a bit more off white. It's just, you know, the perfect classic flap. And this one is double, and the mini rectangular is definitely not double, it's single. And then also this has two chains. So if we're going to talk about, you know, already some differences between the small and the mini, you can definitely see the difference. This is how they look from the side. This is how they look next to each other. So this one's a little bit taller and this one's a little bit shorter, and of course from the sides. Third one is this gorgeous, beautiful, unique piece. It's the medium double flap, and it's in this gorgeous iridescent color that gives out these like green hues, purple, blue, black. It's just so gorgeous, and it is in lambskin old leather style that just kind of gives it like this, I would say, a bit more of like a vintage effect, and reminds me very much reminiscent of like the more classic and vintage ones. But this is brand new from a newer collection. What I actually really loved about this bag was the silver hardware, because I usually love like you know, those like soft gold hardware or gold hardware, and this one was just so beautiful. I think it like really complements with the color with this style bag. And then when we open it up, same thing, it's a double flap. Of course it has much more space than the small, but this is basically what it looks like. And I feel like in this leather it's a bit more versatile than the caviar one, so keep in mind, like, depending on what leather you buy also, it's going to kind of make a difference of how much you can fit and how like soft and movable the bag will be. So that's another thing. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this and see if I can do it, but what I think will make sense right now for me to do is show you guys like this comparison side by side. I'm gonna show it to you guys from the side and then like this. So there isn't really much of a difference, I would say, height-wise. I will stand them up, like I will put a clip where like they're next to each other flat so you guys can see a bit more of a difference, but when I do hold it like this, there's really not a big difference. It's just, I would say the width is a little bit, this one's a little bit longer, this one's a bit shorter. And again, still like not much of a difference. Like, do you see that tiny amount is what's making the difference? The small and the medium really don't have a major size difference, and they both have 2 chains, and the length also of the chains, there isn't, I would say, much of a difference. I definitely would say this one might have a little bit of a longer chain, and this one it's just a little bit harder to put crossbody. So insert clips of me trying on these handbags and how it fits, all the ways you can wear it, and the lengths. And then so also I wanted to mention the sizes for this. For the rectangular mini, the width is 7.8 inches. For the small classic flap, the width is 9 inches. For the medium, it's 9.9 inches. Which is really interesting because that 0.9 just doesn't seem like a major difference. When you put it side by side, it kind of looks like there's a major difference, but honestly, I don't really see it. So I will also on the screen provide like the price that I purchased it at and what the price currently is for these bags. As you guys know, there's a constant price increase on these handbags, and they're just happening like I feel like every other month at this point. But I do believe that there was another price increase, and I don't know if that was only Europe or was America also affected by this price increase. Definitely gonna hold off on purchasing anymore. I feel like I do have a good amount of investments. Now, speaking of which, I have hardly ever reached for this handbag, and I used to also have a mini rectangular classic flap in the caviar leather raspberry color. It was a gorgeous handbag, but the way I am is I'm always evolving, and I feel like that's how everybody is. I feel like right now currently I'm really just defining my closet and my style, and I feel like I don't know if I'm gravitating towards these mini handbags or they are really complementing like my style. So because of that, I have decided to sell this beautiful handbag, and it is going to be up on Vestiaire Collective, and I will put a link below where you can purchase it from, and I think I can put a link of like my store so you guys can find other beautiful pieces that I'm letting go of. I normally keep my pieces very well, but this one in particular, like I have not really worn, and that's probably why I feel like I do need to let go of this and give it to somebody who will find use for this beautiful handbag. But with that being said, I wanted to show you guys the inside of this bag and talk a little bit more about what fits. So the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is that I can fit my, I think this is iPhone 12 into this bag, and look at that, and you still have so much room, like it's not taking up most of the space. So when it comes down to how much you can fit in this handbag, you can truly fit a lot, and it's super lightweight, and it's great for like if the color fits, it's great for spring, summer, especially summer, because it's such a lightweight handbag. And a lot of times I feel like people love wearing the crossbody in the summertime when you're traveling, you're on vacation. I think it's just perfect. But you can always adjust this you know, chain strap. You can pull it in and buy those like adjusters and adjust it to the size that you want and wear it in any, honestly, any way that you possibly want. I will insert a clip showing how this looks on and how many ways you can wear it. So you can't double chain this, but you just might be able to if you do buy, you know, like I said, those chain, like I don't know what they are, but they just like click in, and you can adjust the chain to however style you want. And it has a beautiful little back pocket here, which I always just like really don't recommend putting too much in, or if you want to put like a very thin card in there, that's fine. And then, but inside you can really fit a lot. You can fit like a small wallet or like a, you know, okay, medium-sized wallet, just as long as it's not like super like long, you can fit it in here. And it does have a little zipper in here, which you can fit quite a bit. Like you can fit little stuff in there, and then it has this little pocket here. I don't know, you can fit like tiny little notes in, but yeah. Overall, I think it's such a versatile bag, to be honest. Although it's tiny and it doesn't seem to be that way, it really, really fits a lot. And you can see from the side here, as I showed, compared to the small, there's like, you know, in regards to how much room you're gonna have to fit stuff, I think you're gonna have more here, because also the double flap of the small does not really allow too much to fit. And again, I did mention about the caviar leather. When you have caviar leather, it's just a little bit harder to fit things, and structure is just so different. It's a little hard to have it stretch. But this one is just a little bit softer, easier to use. Also, not too many compartments inside. It's just like one main compartment, and you can put a lot in there. I've personally fit a lot in here. Like I put my wallet, my phone if I want to. I'm not the person who always needs my phone in, you know, my bag. I'm not really worried about that, but I do have to say, like recently, especially like, you know, when you have a toddler who's already like running around, it just is convenient to have a bag that does it all and can carry your phone. So that's something to keep in mind and think about, but this definitely will fit your phone and everything else that you need. I mean, it's not gonna fit too much, but it will fit enough, I promise you. And especially nowadays, like what do we really carry? I don't know. I mean, I think everyone carries different things in their handbags, but me personally, I carry, you know, all the necessary stuff, and I've been trying to kind of not put in too many things, but then sometimes I do have to, like, you know, declutter my handbags, because some things do kind of pile up in there that you're not even using. So that's another thing. But yeah, this is perfect. The length of the chain, you can play around with it. For me, I felt like it was too long, and I just don't really wear this style as often, and I haven't been reaching for it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the season. I don't know if I'm making a great choice letting it go, but that's my rule. If I am not wearing it and it's still brand new, then I'm definitely going to sell this handbag and make some room for newer handbags that I'm going to reach for and style every day. But this is such a gorgeous, beautiful, unique color and piece to have. Now, when we talk about the small, moving forward to the small one, so the chain is double chained. We can talk about that. So, which means you can definitely wear it over your shoulder like so, and I kind of like where it sits, so it's not like too high up. Although I have to say, if you do wear something that's a little bit heavier of a jacket, it might feel a little bit more snug. And if you do wear anything that has, like, you know, padded shoulders, it might be a little snug. So, but overall, like you guys can see, it's not so bad. It still has a little bit of room, but again, it all depends on your body, your, you know, chest area and all of that. You know, it's like all the measures really do matter, and like how it will fit. And then, so with the chain, you can always make it like longer, and even when you make it longer, it's not too long. And I don't know, I will show you guys in a clip like how it will look, but you can wear this as a clutch. You can also wear this as a clutch, and I feel like this is very much can go like daytime to nighttime. This one, it's like not so much. I feel like this is more of a day bag rather than like a nighttime evening dinner. But I did, you know, actually take this to like an evening birthday party, and it went well because the size is not too crazy. Like, it's just still doable, and it's a classic, so why not? Color is definitely classic, but so is that one. So like I feel like both of them you can wear day and nighttime anyways. And then the back pocket here, although it's larger, I feel like you can actually barely fit anything in this small one. But again, it's also because it is caviar leather, and caviar leather, it's beautiful. It's a little heavier also, but overall it's like, it really doesn't allow you to have a like movable bag. And then when you open it, it has, you know, that little secret compartment there, which I just never really use. I don't want to ruin it. And then you have the middle part here, which, to be honest, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can barely even like stretch it. So, and then you have another pocket here, which is something that the mini does not have. So in the small, you have this, and you have this part as well. And then of course you have your lipstick compartment and these two pockets here. And I will also put the price that I purchased this handbag at that time and what it's worth now. I hope I can find the price tag. I think that's what it is, but yeah. So overall, if you can see inside, it's just, I feel like it's a bit more narrow of a fit, again, because of the caviar leather and because it is a double flap. I feel like I really cannot fit a lot. And when I do put the same amount in this handbag, it tends to like really become like hard to, you know, close this flap, and it becomes like very puffy, like that. So I can't put too much, and if I put anything, it has to be like nothing like bulky. It needs to really fit. But nevertheless, it does fit your phone. Where's my phone? It does fit your phone, and you can put it like, you know, in the main compartment, and of course you have way more room, or you can put it in the front, which I wouldn't really recommend because it would stretch this part. But yeah, you can put it here as long as you don't put too much. It just won't be so bad. But again, when you start putting too much in this handbag, in this one, in this size, and a double flap, the small, it tends to be very heavy. So again, it's also the leather and the fact that we have the chain strap, but it's a classic, gorgeous piece. This color is perfect for spring, summer, fall, winter, all year long. And of course the size as well goes all year long. When we talk about these two, when we put them side by side, there's again not too much of a difference when you look at like how much you can fit in both of them. But I definitely have to say it does fit, of course, a bit more. And then also the leather for this is a little bit softer and lighter than the caviar leather. So I would guess if I purchased this size medium and caviar leather, then it would definitely be harder to fit things in, and then also it would be heavier. And also the back pocket here, take a look, it's like almost identical, the size, like it's just not much of a difference. So in reality, like I keep saying it, the small and the medium, not too big of a difference. Although when you wear the medium, you do have a little bit more room, I feel like, but again, not too big of a difference. It does sit a bit lower, just slightly, just because the chain is a little bit longer than the small, and then of course it's a little bit bigger, so it can kind of like swing back, and that's how it would sit. And yeah, and again, you can pull the strap, wear it long, and I will show you guys all the ways you can. It's a double flap. You do have that compartment there. I feel like you can fit a little bit more in this size than the other one, and again, the leather difference makes a huge difference because it's just so much more movable and like allows you to stretch it. And again, here too, it's like very soft, and it does have the same lipstick compartment, two little side two pockets right there, double flap. But I feel like I can definitely fit way more in here, and it's super versatile compared to the small caviar leather. And then this is the front pocket. Even the front pocket, I feel like I can fit more, but I usually just try to keep it very minimal and like not stretch it out. But yeah, definitely you can fit more. It is longer, and it is just a little bit more playful leather compared to the other one, and it's lightweight. Even though this is a size medium, it is definitely lighter than the small. And the size, I feel like, is great for fall, winter, and spring as well, but I feel like fall, winter is definitely the time to be wearing this size because it's just a little bit larger, and especially this color I feel like definitely goes in the fall and winter time. But again, it's just, again, it's a nice color where it's like a classic color essentially, although it has, you know, all the beautiful hues to it. I feel like you can still rock it whenever because it's a classic bag. And overall, I feel like they're all great and they all keep their value no matter the size. So that's another thing you can, like, you know, keep in mind is they're all great investments and they're classic flaps after all. When we talk about, you know, styles, I did definitely want to mention like style wise, like if you are a person who definitely reaches for like mini bags and you love bags that are very workable, very playful, and this one I feel like is playful and edgy, so you can really do a lot with this. It's way more versatile than two of these bags in particular. So hear me out. I feel like this one is just a bit more like, you know, like that chic and classic flap look, and you can honestly wear it however you'd like. You can definitely make it into like a street style look and style it up. I think that the mini flap really goes for all of it, and that's why I like to say that that one is very versatile, because that one you can wear street style, chic, cool, I mean girly, all of the above. It checks on that. And this one as well, it's like chic, girly, but ultimately it's a classic, and of course it's how you style it and what your style is. And I feel like definitely I'm still around that style where like I like that chic, a little bit of street style. For the medium classic flap, this one I would definitely say is the ultimate class. It's the iconic size and a classic always, and I feel like this is what the classic Chanel flaps will always be remembered as. But again, this you can always wear like, you know, super oversized pieces, like chic, cool, but this is definitely a classic, and you can definitely make it look girly depending on the color that you purchase. But this one in particular, I feel like you can definitely make it edgy, a bit more, you know, classic and laid back, and definitely chic. I think this one definitely still loving, and I can definitely see myself styling a lot of clothing pieces with it. I hope this was a really helpful video for you guys, and that you guys really took a lot from this video. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys want me to do more videos like this, and if you guys wanted to know anything else about these handbags. If you love these videos and you're not subscribed to my channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and support the Marinaodin community. Love you guys all, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.